Lieutenant Colonel Glyn Potts.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before we move to the investiture of the British Empire Medal for this wonderful gentleman behind me, do you know if I move that just ever so slightly so people can see the main man? I wonder whether I'd just give you a little update on what the British Empire Medal is, and more importantly, all of the little privileges that this fine upstanding gentleman now has bestowed upon him. The British Empire Medal was originally formed in 1917 for mysterious access of gallantry on the battlefield. In 1922, it was adjusted so that it could also be awarded alongside the George Cross, which of course is the civil medal for gallantry. The medal was issued successfully over a number of years, particularly during the Second World War, where members of the public received many occasions where their service to others was recognised through the British Empire Medal. Unfortunately, in 2013, the then Prime Minister, in 2005, the then Prime Minister decided that he wasn't particularly keen on issuing any more British Empire medals. Such was the displeasure of the Crown that in 2020, her Diamond Jubilee year, Her Majesty asked that the British Empire Medal return to being issued to people for services to their community which was meritorious and which demonstrated those very great talents that we have as a community. That was also the year of the Olympics, and if you recall those heady days of all the gold medals, the British Empire Medal popularity soared, with many more people being awarded this illustrious award. Fast forward to where we are now, and we have a gentleman here who rightly deserves this fantastic award. But before I do the great honour of reading his citation, I'd like to tell you a little bit about the privileges that come with this medal. So in this pack, which you will receive, is a letter from Lieutenant Colonel Stephen Sevgrave, who works for Her Majesty. He sets out that all honours, no matter how large or small, are approved by Her Majesty, and that she takes great pride in knowing when they are issued and to whom. I'm sure tonight she will take great pride in knowing that our son of Oldham, recognised for his fantastic attributes and courageous acts towards service of others, is today receiving this illustrious medal. As a recipient of the British Empire Medal, Ibby can, when he chooses, and if Mum allows, when he gets wed, approach St. Paul's Cathedral for himself to be married there. He's able to have his baptism of his children at St. Paul's. I mean, the taxi bill might be large, but it may well be worth it. He's also allowed to attend a number of events that are closed to the public, but open to those people who Her Majesty has chosen to award certain honours and adulation. Of course, Ibby would be one of those with his British Empire Medal. So what of this particular medal? Well, a bit like Liverpool's first title in many years, Ibby's had to wait for this. The original award was in 2019. In that year, when the awards are made, this certificate is the first notification of any individual being issued an award. This appears in the London Gazette, a newspaper that now is only online, like most things, but is the royals' favoured way of announcing those who've been bestowed such honours. Have you seen this before? The medal itself comes in a beautiful box, stipulating that it is the Empire Medal, the British Empire Medal. And when he has chance, he shall show you this, and it's beautiful. Its official title is actually that of a jewel rather than a medal. And you will notice that on the bottom, on the rim of the medal, is his name. There is only one been produced, and there will be only one produced, and no one can claim it to say that it's his or hers, because it belongs to you. So, what I'd like to do now, please, is read out the citation, then ask Ibby to stand. And I wonder, Mum, whether you would like to place this medal on your son, because you must be incredibly proud, and I think it would be a fitting moment for you to do that as I read the citation. What do we think? Okay, not a problem. The citation that was submitted to the Honours Committee and approved by Her Majesty the Queen is as follows. Ibrahim Yousaf. Ibrahim is brave, inspirational and kind-hearted young man who many in his community of Oldham see as a role model. Despite battling with ill health, he decided to help his hospital charity, the Royal Manchester Children's Hospital, by donating all his birthday money to help other sick children. He then decided to use social media to raise awareness of the charity using a Twitter account, monitored by his family due to his young age. He has subsequently gone on to help numerous charities, the majority of which are in Oldham, including here in the wonderful Maggie's. He started this campaign with 10 followers, but now has over 900. I'm sure that's a lot more now. In addition to raising awareness, he would ask for sponsors of £100, and when charities he put out for a tweet, he would ask his followers to retweet it, and if obtained 100 retweets, he would donate the £100 to that charity. However, his goal is not just about the money donated, but also about raising awareness of the charities so that others can become involved in supporting them and people know how they can be supported by them. Many in the community have said they wouldn't have known about most of these charities had it not been for his personal campaign. The charities he supports in Oldham range from helping cancer sufferers, homeless people, the local youth centre and helping local food banks. All have said that he is an inspirational young man. He also is selfless. On his 13th birthday, his family wanted to do something special, especially for him battling ill health. But he insisted he didn't want a party or present and asked that the money be donated to all the charities that he supports. He donated his pocket money, his Eid money, to local charities in the community. He has received many awards locally and nationally, including the British Citizen Youth Award, but was unable to travel to London to receive it. He was very grateful that the organisation came to his school to present him this award. Ibrahim is now on 14 lots of medication a day, double of that when he was prescribed when he started his fundraising, some of which have significant side effects. But despite this, he's continued to help charities and his community. He truly is an inspirational young man. Ibrahim, on behalf of Her Majesty the Queen, may I present to you your British Empire Medal. When you turn, I think that deserves a round of applause. Are you going to say anything, Ibrahim? Would you like to say anything? Are you sure? A little bit shocked. Well, you have a seat then while we play your recording.
My Deputy Lieutenant, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to Maggie's to present me with this honour. Thank you everyone attending and watching the live stream. Thank you Laura and the Maggie's team for allowing me to have my BM ceremony of this beautiful place. Sorry, I find it hard to talk and breathe through a mask, so again everyone to hear me. so I recorded this at home just before I came without my mask so you can all hear me. I wanted to start by thanking the Almighty for His blessings and giving me so much strength to help local charities over the years. I also want to thank Her Majesty the Queen for honouring me with this BEM. Truly overwhelmed to receive this honour at such a young age. Thank you everyone who nominated me. When I received a letter about being honoured with a BEM on the envelope, it said Her Majesty's Service. I honestly thought it was 007 writing to me, hearing about my campaign on Twitter, but I soon realised it wasn't 007, and just being a complete shock but a lad from Oldham has been received this huge honour. I'm so humbled and overwhelmed. The hardest part was keeping it a secret. 4 years ago, when I started this fabulous Royal Manchester Children's Hospital charity, my hospital charity, and this wonderful place, Maggie's Oldham, never imagined I would receive so much love and support from my hometown across Greater Manchester and beyond. Thanks to your incredible support, you inspired me to go on and help so many wonderful local charities in our town, such as Oldham Food Bank, Madlow's, Spoons, Dr. Kershaw's, UKEF, Oldham Street Angels, Action Oldham Fund, Real Change Oldham, Team Hill and others. I am truly grateful for your support, as I couldn't do without your support. My goal is to let as many people know about these wonderful charities. Who they support, to please follow, support them, decide to use Twitter to raise awareness of them. Truly humbled and overwhelmed by all the support. Thank you to all the wonderful charities too for all your support. As a young Muslim lad, my faith teaches me to help everyone needing help, to treat everyone the same regardless of race, religion, and charity. For me, in my hometown of Oldham, I just want to help our local charities in my hometown. My hospital charity never imagined to receive so much support. I want to thank everyone supporting me, especially Simon Brooke, Neil Evans, Mr. Potts Deputy Lieutenant, Zoe, and Colin Dawn Marsden. Well, if I carry on naming everyone, we'll be here till 2025. So huge thanks to all my followers who have supported me so much, the local press, our family and friends, and everyone off social media who has also supported me. Thank you to the magnificent staff at Havershaw College, the Pinnacle Trust and Oldham Pledge. I especially want to thank Miss Lorna Phillip. She inspired me to help Maggie's nearly 4 years ago when I met Laura from Maggie's at the Oldham Pledge Awards 4 years ago at my school. When I was visiting Maggie's, no, they had not been open long. Just want to raise as much awareness of who they support, to please follow them. Had it not been for Miss Phillip, I don't think I would have heard about Maggie's. So thank you so much, Miss Phillip. To the incredible staff at Royal Manchester Children's Hospital, thank you for the outstanding care all these years, and every member of staff goes above and beyond. I want to thank the clinics that look after me. A special thanks to my respiratory team, past and present, Dr. Murray, Dr. Turnbull, Dr. Wilkinson, Dr. Chan, Annette, Vicky, Liz, Amy, the whole team. Thank you for doing your best to try and make me better. You are the best, simply the best hospital. I also want to thank Children's Community Nursing Team in Oldham and my GP for the fabulous care. I just want to say, fellow youths out there, we are the future of our towns. If we start now making our town a better place for everyone, you can imagine how great our towns could be in years to come. So please make a difference. Help your local charities and community. Help build lives and a bright future for everyone in our towns. I want to give a special mention and huge thanks to Lee from Whitaker Design, Ian Wolstenhume, who have supported me so much over these 4 years, and Oldham, our community. I can't thank them all enough for the phenomenal support. Lastly, my incredible family, the strongest people I know. Thank you for all your love and support. I know you didn't ever want to be thanked, but I know how special you all are. So blessed to have you in my life, and thank you for being my strength. Thank you.